Hello, I'm Rand here, and today, well, maybe over the next couple days here, depending on how long this takes to do here, and however many parts I make to this video here, we're going to be taking everything out of this rack here. We're going to have to manually unload the bottom because it's just nothing on a skid there. Everything else up here is on a skid though, so we're going to be taking that down. The reason for this is we're going to be putting insulation and plywood on the back wall here. And I don't know if the camera, yeah, hopefully you can see that. Reason being, right there. So we don't want stuff we're putting up here to get into the back wall here and damage it. So we're going to be insulating it and putting plywood on it. It doesn't really necessarily need to be insulated, but seeing as how we're putting the plywood on it, we might as well insulate it at the same time. So just the back wall here, we're going to get this stuff down, we're going to get the tractor fired up, and we're going to get started on that. Boy, the tractor here looks like it needs a bath. A little dirty. So I think we'll go for the big heavy one here first, which is the snow blower. And of course the problem with this is you can't really see the forks, so kind of running this one a little blind somewhat. Okay, I think we got it. Get it back just a little bit. Okay, that was a bit. Okay, we're down. And we're just going to stick this in on the other side here for the moment. I got the table saw pulled out there in readiness for cutting plywood and insulation and all that stuff. Okay, and let's get over a little more here. There we go. And we'll center down. Oh, that's a little bit of a hard set now, but it's down. Okay, that should be good. Controls on here aren't like super smooth. Nice if the controls were just a little bit smoother, which actually if I rev it up it might actually be a little bit smoother. Okay, let's get the remaining. I think there's 5 more skids up there. Okay, so again, here's what we got. We're going to be putting insulation in between the 2x4s here and the slats there. The insulation we have is right here. We'll be cutting it down so it fits. Get 2 pieces per, you know, kind of tuck it in back behind the 6x6 there, all the way up. And then of course the plywood here. We got a couple sheets of plywood laying here as well. I think, was it like 6 sheets of insulation, and I think that many sheets of plywood as well. We figured would get the job done. So you can see we got 2 here. We didn't bother going all the way up. Figured there's no need to. Maybe in the future, you know, if we got something that's going to get up in there, we're going to do that. But here we want to go all the way up again because the rack's here. If you notice, now that the rack is out, that right there is the reason why we want to put plywood up here, to protect that. And it looks like something happened up here as well. Looks like we got into it. Oh, come on, camera, up there. Looks like we got into it up there as well. So just trying to prevent that from happening. Of course, you know, a little extra insulation is going to help. We could probably just do plywood, but we figured, you know, if we ever do want to insulate it, then we'd have to pull the plywood off and insulate, and it's just easy to do it now. It's not like the insulation's that expensive. So anyway, going to get started here. We're going to cut this insulation down and get started putting that in.